So you say you want to write a memoir, and that is so inspiring to hear. But the first thing you need to know is the difference between a memoir and an autobiography. An autobiography is your life story. And a lot of times people will say, I'm going to write a memoir, and they start with the day they were born and go through their entire life and all the things that happened to them. That is an autobiography. And if you're not a famous person or somebody that is a household name, most people are not going to be interested in what happened to you your entire life, except for your family and friends. A memoir it could still be based on your entire life, but it has a theme. It may start when you're young, like my memoir. It does encompass my entire life up to now, but it has the same string connecting all the stories. The stories that I share in my memoir all have to do with my chronic shyness and my steps to overcome that and start living in the spotlight rather than hiding in those shadows of fear. So when you write a memoir, you need to keep in mind each story that you want to share, does it connect to that one theme? So I start out basically with the night that I was thrust into having to make decisions on my own and overcoming my chronic shy follower mentality that I had. When my husband committed suicide, I was forced into having to start making decisions on my own. So my memoir flashes back to some scenes when I was young that show how fearful I was. I didn't talk about my entire life, but I showed scenes that people who were reading my book could picture that shy, fearful little girl and teenager. And then I worked through my overcoming the steps that I took to get out of those shadows of that shyness. And so each scene, my book is 342 pages long, and it's called You Were Shy, because now people, when I talk about my shy days, they always say, you were shy. They can't understand that this person that can sing in front of a crowd of 250 people at karaoke, my husband and I have a karaoke business now, used to be shy. So my memoir, even though it is based on my lifetime, every story has something to do with that one theme. How shy I was, how I took a step to overcome, and where I'm living now today, how I'm living now today, from the shadows to the spotlight. And so that's where my name of my book came from. You Were Shy, from the shadows to the spotlight. But just keep that in mind when you go to start writing your story. Just pick a theme. What did you overcome in your life? What do you want to teach others that it's possible to overcome that stigma that you did, that traumatic event that you did? So a memoir is theme-based. Keep that in mind. Not your entire story, but just theme-based on something that happened in your life. So write, write, write. Somebody is waiting to hear your story. Keep writing it.